All right, good morning, everybody. Good vibes. God Shine coming to you.
Good morning.
10 o'clock hour.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Once
sir.
again, here we are again, Shine, having at it. Man, this is fun, though. I ain't going to lie. We're going
Back in the
at it,
ring.
buddy. We're going at it, man. Good morning out there. We got 7 in the house that I'm showing. What's up, Elevated Einstein, Caribbean Girl, Kendall's Life. We got Krista Flash.
Morning,
Krista
good morning.
Flash, Kendall's Life. He was the first one in the chat. Shout out to Kendall's Life. Appreciate you,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Thank you. And Krista Flash. He is normally the first one in the chat, but we shout out to you too. 10 in the house, man. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all stopping in. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 12, Monday through Friday, and we've been going in the evenings as well. We just made a personal decision between him and I that it's like, okay, we're going to just, okay, February's going to be a long month anyway, even though it's a short month.
Mm-hmm.
We just knew we was going to go at it pretty hard this month. And we just decided to start throwing the evening edition into it and just having freestyle talk, doing what we want to do. But Caribbean Girl, hello, Krista Flash, yes, please hit the like. Hey, I tell
Yeah,
you what,
we gotta remember to say
I've
that.
learned that from Chris. Is hit the
Yeah,
like for your
yeah.
boy. Hit the
Smash
like
the
for your
like
boy.
button. Double tap that
Remind them, bro.
screen. Yeah, you
I
have
love it. I
yeah.
love
Call
it.
to action. They call
I
it.
can
You know what I
hear
mean?
I can hear his voice saying,
Yeah.
"Hit the like for your boy."
Go ahead and
Hit
hit that smash. Go ahead and
hit
hit
that
that like
like
for your
if you
boy.
know.
Go ahead and hit
Uh,
that like for your boy.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's the way it rolls
yeah.
out, man. Yeah,
Hey,
that's
he's
it.
on it too, brother, because
Yeah.
he don't miss a beat. He'll be talking to everybody and be like, "Hey, hit the like for your boy," and
You
then he'll
have
be
to.
right back in. I'll be like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
yeah.
yeah."
I did some cruising around last night, seen a couple different people's lives and stuff, and that was a recurrent theme that kept coming up was, make sure you tell people to actually subscribe and to
Yeah.
share and to,
It's okay to remind people. Hey, we
yeah,
got Tashmere Music in
yeah.
the house, brother Shine.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Tashmere. We appreciate you. And just so you know, my song is the best. Howdy, y'all. I just thought I'd throw that out there. Just as a
Not
quick
that it's a
reminder.
competition or
Little
anything.
quick, I'm
I
not
thought
saying
this was a
it's
joint
right.
venture, guy. I
I'm
knew
just
it.
saying.
I knew it. These good looks were finally going to get me in trouble again.
Yeah,
It's the same old story.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying nothing, but I'm just saying that
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Let's,
squirrel. You know what I mean? Like, y'all seen it. You know
we're
what I'm
moving.
saying?
We're moving all over the place today.
Yeah,
We're
hey.
moving. This is what
Love
happens
it,
when
man.
you
Hey,
run
we
on
got
sleep
some vibes
deprivation.
together in
Yeah.
the house again. Thank you very much, Miss Mac. We appreciate you. See, name
Yes.
association. I'll never forget it. I promise you that. Thank you, Miss Mac, for
Absolutely.
being here. And we got my personal friend, Elevated Einstein. I appreciate you. I thank you very much, my brother. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, all of it helps me and Shine. And if you don't
Yes,
mind,
it
hit the
does.
share button for us. Any of you that don't mind to share it because we just appreciate it. That helps us, and it don't cost you a dime. So we appreciate it if you do. If you
Yes.
don't, we just appreciate you being here. Don't matter.
We absolutely do. Either way, we appreciate
Either way,
y'all.
but thank you, man. Thank you. We got. I felt like I seen a name in it. Well, I said Kendall's Life, Chris the Flash. I started up here at the top and I went down. We got shout out to Six Still in the house. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Shine, I think I'm gonna get a guitar out and just play a song for a
Sounds
second.
great.
I don't
Sounds
know
great.
if I feel like singing right yet. Ain't been talking very long yet this morning.
Yeah, no
you
problem,
know,
man. Go for it.
But I also have a song of yours that I was thinking that while it was playing, that would give me time to get my little I ain't even tuned my guitar up or nothing, man. So
Sure. Whatever you
I
like,
figured
man.
being you got we got one of your videos already ready to go,
Mm-hmm.
then actually I'll need you to load that back up stage for me
No
one more
problem.
time because yesterday's is not still on there. I'm sorry, that's my apologies.
Oh,
I
no
thought it
worry.
would still
Watch
be.
this. Watch this.
Yeah, it's
This
easy
is the
enough.
tech.
No
This
problem.
is the tech that we're working with
Yeah,
now.
man. Indeed. All right,
Wow.
guys. Well, we'll see you on the other side. Good vibes. Always good vibes to all our beautiful people out there. We
Love all
appreciate you being
y'all.
here. Guy and Shine.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
This song's called Pills, and I guess it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. All right. These pills have made me sick. These pills made me forget who I'm supposed to be. I don't remember seeing this in the itinerary. Living in the darkness only. It can be created when you're lonely. These pills, these pills have made me evil. These pills made me kill all that once was good. These pills made me dependent, and I don't know how to live. Living in the darkness, one only you can build. Forget about the empires. A curse is all you've built. Well, I don't blame you for nothing. Not the way I used. To put it all out there. I was the one who ultimately got to choose. Living in a darkness only you could ever create or navigate through. The road to hell is hard and lonely, but honestly, you've always known me by design. These pills have stolen everything, and I thought I had the upper hand. Turns out it's not the way this works. But I can tell you how much it will eventually hurt. How much eventually it will hurt when they don't work no more. How much this hurts.
Now wait for it. The shameless plug here on the Guy and Shine show. In case you didn't know, you're about to know. That's for anybody just listening. When we're here, when we're available.
If you didn't know,
Look at that.
Monday through Friday from 10 till 1 Eastern Standard Time, me and Mr. Guy Bandy at Creating Change GB, and also through my page, we'll be streaming a show that we would love all of you to be part of. Be safe, tell the ones you love them, and keep on shining.
Look at that, eh? Look at what we got going on now.
I'll tell you what, brother. I'll
That's
tell you
pretty cool,
what an
man.
upgrade. Good job. Outstanding
Pretty cool.
job. My man, Sean
Thank
did.
you, dude.
Great job with your song. I love it, man. Outstanding addition to the show. I love being able to
Oh man,
seamlessly be able, or almost seamlessly. I'll never
almost.
say-
We gotta be. That's the. You don't say that word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
using the term as the way I see it fit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seamlessly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, that was flawless at this point. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Desi in the house. Hey, Desi,
Hey,
what's
Desi.
up, my brother?
Thank
What's
you.
up?
Yeah, thank you so much. I connected with Desi yesterday, the source, and then later talking through, oh man, I'm sorry, my brain's on a little bit of burnout mode. But yeah, no, it was really cool, man. I like what you do with the synthesizers and stuff like that. I mess with a lot of that stuff too.
Yeah.
That's how I do like a lot of well, I mean, obviously not when I'm doing acoustic, but anytime I have a band or something in the background, unless it's something I'm pulling out from years ago and you know what I mean, remastering it. But most of the stuff you'll hear on here, it's all done MIDI controller and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like it, man. It's really cool.
Look who's
Hey,
in the house. William, don't
William.
shut up. What's up, my brother? What's happening, man?
good morning, bro.
Good morning, man. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Share us out for us if you don't mind. Hit the like button on your way in. Any of you that don't mind, that don't cost you a dime, and we certainly appreciate
We
it. Let's get it
absolutely
to the
do.
world. Good vibes to everybody from God
Yes.
Shine.
Good vibes all the time. Every
Man,
time.
what a cool addition. I'm still getting over the fact that we can do that so easily now, Shine. Like that simplifies so much on well, you
Yeah.
got to save stuff on your side.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm talking about. It simplifies having to go up, bring it down. Because if you've already got it there, it's like
Well,
Boom,
listen,
that's
yeah, and
genius.
the fact that like I could because I was like, well, because if you know StreamYard, and I'll share this with you because I mean we're about helping. If you decide to use this platform, there's an interesting workaround. You can only upload a video up to 200 megabytes, I think it is, or whatever it is. But for some reason, from my end, like that video was bigger than 200. It was like 208 or something, just enough to be over, right? So I couldn't upload it, but I can whip her in from my side like this, and then Guy can pull it up and play it. And
it's incredible.
It's amazing what you can do with this stuff.
Oh,
so,
it's incredible. It's incredible. I mean, like,
yeah, I'm blown away.
yeah. I mean,
Like
come
I
on,
just
man.
like it's so much easier than sitting down
good
making a video and like you know what I mean. It's like we're making the videos anyway, but like just to be able to bring them up and like kind of show like some of the stuff you've been doing over the past
Yeah,
week.
man.
It's cool, man.
Well,
I
you
like
know, I just can't believe how easy, like, because if
Yeah.
you've never done it, you're from my side, I'm thinking, man, there ain't no, like, never seeing it before, never being on, never trying to use it. In my brain, I'm like, dude, I can barely send out a text message and not have some kind of typo wrong that doesn't make sense or something happen.
yeah.
And
I
I'm
agree.
but this is actually really idiot proof.
Well,
I've messed up a couple times, but it's close. It's
It is.
close, man.
It is. If you got any kind of, if you know the technical at all, even if you don't, like, I mean, I just watched Guy do it for, the last 10 days, and I finally said, well, let me take a spin with it. So I tried last night, and I said, well, this is pretty cool, so why not, right? Because there's nothing. If you are doing it by yourself, it's a lot to manage. Like you're trying to manage comments, you're trying to manage what's coming up next. You got to reduce the volume. You got to click. You know what I mean? This way, he just whoops, whoop, and then back in and out. I love that. You know what I mean? You don't have to work harder than you have to. What do they say? Work smarter, don't work harder.
Work
right?
smarter, not harder. Indeed. Well, good vibes to you guys from Guy and Shine. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 12, 11 being the start of the after show. We don't have anybody particularly lined up, but I have had a nice reach back, Sean.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say shout out to DT Hope TV 23-1. He's just an
Perfect.
outstanding fellow, and I think he's just a man that's trying to walk a good walk and recognizes that, you know, those veers and those weaves are part of the process. And
Yeah. Yes, they are.
I think that he has made it clear to me that he would definitely come on with us and share with the community and just talk about his channel, just like we've done with everybody else. And man, I'm excited about that because he's one of the few that I would almost categorize with one of those folks that kind of like a mentor kind of person. Like, you know, I'm looking at him as someone that I can see similarities in us and you and other people. But it's just, I'm excited about this particular person because I just think that he's cool. And I got his email. I hope I got it right because he told me on live this morning when I was overseeing him. And, he made it abundantly clear. I think he said he had the next 4 days off. So you and I are we're gonna try to make sure that we have him on. We'll dedicate from whatever time, whatever works for him.
That's the thing. It's like you come on and the flow is good. Like, I mean, you know what I mean. We'll make it work. We want to hear what you got to say.
If we have to adjust a little bit, bring him on earlier or something because it works better or something, we'll do that. We'll definitely
we've done it before. We'll do it again.
Absolutely. I mean? So I wanted to just, you know, I'm not the kind of guy to put my cart before the horse, but I'm just saying, I feel like he reached right to me. I mean, he was talking to me.
I hear you.
I know that, you know, he knew that I was in the chat, and he did say that. So I'm not talking before.
No,
I'm not putting.
And again, you know, we were big on that. Like, you know, like me and Guy had a discussion after we got off yesterday, and you know, sometimes when when we're in it and we're having a conversation, or we're talking about whatever we're talking about, just bring good vibes. Yesterday, if you were here, you know, like it was kind of. It went all over the place, and I was super proud of everybody that was here in the community that helped out in that situation.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And also to say that this is for anybody. So anybody who does want to come on, like, you know, just say the word, and we'll make it. We'll figure it out.
We'll make it happen. Yeah. We'll make it happen. You know what I want, man?
What's that, buddy?
I was thinking out loud, man. I'm gonna try something here when we do another. When we do another break in between, I'm gonna try something just because I thought of something here. But I downloaded it. I made sure that I had something special for everybody today. Because I felt like that. I felt like that everybody deserved to know the secret to making the full hat. So I thought that I would share that. With everybody this morning.
So here on the Guy and Shine Show, you are going to get the first official how-to video on tinfoil hats. You've heard it here,
How
folks.
to make your own full hat, man. I mean,
your life will change forever. You want to be here. Tell your friends. Tell your friends.
Well, and now I definitely am putting the cart before the horse because all I've done is download it. I ain't successfully got it here yet.
Oh, well, I think, you know what?
So I may be doing
I believe in you.
I may have to wing it and be like, if you think the squirrel is the only one that's got a full hat, you got to...
We have a whole collection of foil hats for the whole family. The dog.
Yeah, I'm a full hat making fool at this point, man. You know what I mean? Because once Courtney told me how much a roll of daggone aluminum foil was, I was like, well, I better get my money's worth in.
Yeah. We done went bankrupt off the foil. Who would have thought we'd lose on that investment?
I felt like the only way I could make it up to her was to make plenty of them. Let her know I was serious about it. So
show commitment. You know, we're not going to waste any money.
Yeah, I showed her right. So I've got different sizes, and we got, different brand. I mean, we've got all kinds of
We'll
this
have
one's got a little bit of a hook to it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got to go with the ones that are straight. It depends on what you like.
Yeah.
You've got to go with what you. I can't tell you what you like.
No.
You have to decide that.
Life is full of choices, and this
Right,
is just
I can't
one more.
make those decisions for everybody. Don't put that on my shoulders.
No.
You have to make your own decision.
do-
Now, Squirrel, he liked the one with the straight point, but see, he's got the little tiny hook. It just kind of represents who he is.
Yeah.
But you've got to do you, man.
Well,
can't-
you know, and the safety and the technology behind it and the years of research we've put into it, the curve does have a way of catching those extra waves and just sending them back out and creating good vibes, baby.
yeah,
Just from the research. The research shows.
yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what. Gotta grab you some phone again. Grab my phone again. Seeing that's funny. Full futures in the domain. Hey, I'll tell you what. Let's see. Where are they at?
I like that. I like that. That's good. That is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it, man. We got William in here. Yeah, he knows. Expensive full too. It is. My wife. Hey man, she come home and she's part. She don't never say nothing to me. She wasn't really being. But she
I've
come home
got
and
to
she's
just see
like,
her in the background. She's always so pleasant. She's like, hello.
Yeah.
You know, and then they go off to do what she does.
Yeah.
Good night. That's like, man, what a wicked. That's awesome. That's a great relationship.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, it's like this after 16 years, and we don't argue. We don't fight. Not a whole. I mean, every married
You
couple
bicker.
has their
You're
tics.
gonna bicker and stuff like that.
But as far as
yeah.
on a daily basis, I'm the kind of person I can't live like that. I can't deal with that. I don't want to argue with somebody every day. I don't want to have some kind of drama about to implode the world and then come to find out it doesn't. I just don't want to have all that. And she's not like that. God bless her. She's well, honestly, she is the opposite of me in most ways. Now, in the important ways, she's right on. But in the other ways, she's opposite. Like, she's not very, boisterous or outspoken or want to be the lead part of.
We take up a lot of room for that.
Yeah,
you know
she
what
told
I mean?
me, she said, you're full of it. And I was like, well, thank you.
That's right. That's right. I ain't ever gonna stop. Ain't ever gonna stop.
I felt like she meant it in the most loving way.
I'm sure she did. That's how
that's how I felt. That's how I took it.
That's how I take it.
That's how it's like it's a me thing.
Yeah. It's
hey,
always.
we got Jamal Williams in the house.
What's up, Jay?
Thank you, Jamal Williams. God bless you, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
We got Jamal in the house. Thank you, Tazmir. Tazmir says y'all are goofy. Yes.
Sometimes we are. Yeah, sometimes we are.
Yes, and these glasses are not just for the cool factor, neither.
Well, I'm beginning to wonder at this point. Those retinas should be healed by now. Not just.
Look, I'm the one that decides when my eyes feel better, Sean, not you.
That's not what we agreed on.
Get out of my bubble, Sean.
What's this? Pop.
I'm telling you.
Oh, he'll send the squirrel on me now. He just sick that squirrel on me.
Yeah, that's sick as he get.
Oh my lord.
Now you sit down over there.
Yeah, stay out of the wires.
Yeah,
He's chewing on them. He's got a bad habit of chewing wires.
Yeah. How did you know? Yeah. Hey, you know what? No kidding. My mother and father-in-law just a couple days ago lost their power. My father-in-law called my wife, called over and said, "Y'all got power?"
Yeah.
And Courtney said, "Well, if I'm on the phone, because it was the house phone," she said, "Well, yeah. We got power because we're on the house phone, Dad. What's up?" And he said, "Well, we ain't got no power." Right? Well, a squirrel had gotten into the wire, man, and blew the transformer. Not this squirrel, but a different squirrel. You know what I mean?
The guy stuffed him, and then he made that.
No, this one's trained, man.
Yeah,
you know
he's a house squirrel.
Yeah, he's
he
fine.
knows what's up.
Yeah, he'll not get up in the wires. Yeah.
It's wild, man. We have rabbits are a big thing up here, right? Rabbits, wild like jackrabbits. And they'll get in under the foundation of the house, and when they burrow in, and you know how they like making babies. I'll put it that way. And a lot of them come out at one time, and they get in under the house and they chew the wires. Every spring you got to go under and pull one out, replace some wiring type thing. And like they're everywhere. They were quite a problem for a bit when we were in Alberta because put big holes in your backyard, right? And they can burrow pretty quick, make a tunnel pretty quick under your steps. People were rolling their ankles and like really hurting themselves. So it became quite a nuisance. Because that's the last thing you want, your house fire from electrical or any kind of thing like that. Because something's chewing on. Not that I got anything against bunnies. I don't want it to come across
no.
like that. I love me the rabbits, but yeah, just some of them things are crazy. I wonder what would draw it to it. Like like what would draw an animal to wanting to chomp on a wire? You know what I mean? Because you think once your teeth get in so far, you get a little bit of a tickle and stop.
You would think that the first couple teens would be like,
No, maybe
yeah.
it's a reverse psychology thing. Every time it happens,
Yeah.
like, I want another one of those.
Yeah, man. I feel like, hey, this is my wife. I was going when we first moved here. We
Yep.
had issues with the pressure switch, and it was some old jackleg rigged up garbage, right?
Yeah, yep.
Well, breaker box is all crazy too. Anyway, I was like, look, this is the breaker for this. I need you to kick this for me because I was trying to work on the thing. Well,
Oh, yeah.
anyway, she kicked it and she didn't kick the right one, and it got me, man, and
Yeah.
it hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
I
yeah.
reached out with full like I thought it was off, and it wasn't her fault. It was my fault. I should have just turned it off myself.
Yeah.
It was only another 35 feet, and I could have turned the breaker off myself. She'd only been in the breaker box twice in her whole life. She was
Well,
only, like 20
Yep.
some years old at this point. And
Yep.
dude, I went down there and I went to grab it and was going to turn, you know what I mean? And
Yep.
I grabbed,
do.
you know how I'm like,
Mhm.
dude, I'm telling you what,
Yep.
man. I mean, it like hit. It was in the bone, bro. It was
Oh
in the
yeah,
bone,
it'll
man.
rattle you, man.
Oh,
It'll-
dude. It
a lot of
sucked,
people don't
man.
know this. Like I worked in electrical for years, and there'd be times like I learned that lesson the hard way so many times. And out east we have a 347 voltage that they use for lighting, and if you like that's like referred to like as like the death blow in the trade, right? Because if you get that thing live, it locks you on, right? Like you have to knock the fellow off the ladder, and I've had to do it a few times. I never got bit like that, but I did what you did one time, and I learned my lesson. I killed the main for the whole house, but it was an old house that had already been refurbed. So I went in and I took my pliers and I just started cutting the wire on the main, like the 100 amp entrance. And it was back fed from another panel. They built a wall over it, and I cut into it, and kaboom! It blew a hole the size of a softball right through the panel cover, and like just shoot past the side of my face, man. It'll rattle you like nothing else. Like the next week, you're just like trying to reach for stuff,
dude.
and like
Yeah,
oh
man.
smokes, bro.
And that's big power.
Baby, oh yeah,
That's big power.
That's the service. You're ready
man.
your entrance, yeah.
We got Elevated Einstein. I appreciate you once again, man. I know exactly who you are. And you
Yep.
know that, I hope you know that your personal support means 1,000% to me, because it's different than just you being a YouTube person. You are my buddy, and I appreciate you helping me and Shine out by being here and being a part of
Absolutely.
things. And we just
Absolutely.
appreciate it. I thank you.
Every single one of you, whether you're coming in now or you've been here the whole while, we appreciate you. If you don't mind, hit the what
Hit
is
the
it?
like button.
Hit the like
As
button.
Brother
There.
Chris would say,
Yeah,
hit that like
I know,
button.
I know.
Tell you
I gotta practice doing it.
Share
'cause-
this out, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, it's
We'll
it's
have to
good.
get him to give us a little shorter. Hit the like button for you, but that way we can have that on
hit a like
standby,
button
man.
for you, boy. We can pop that up. Yeah, dude. That
Yeah.
guy who can't play guitar at all. Do you have that as an example? The guy who can't play guitar.
The guy who can't. Oh yeah, man! I tell
Yeah.
you what, dude, this is hilarious. We was in
Yeah.
the woods, me and Shine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
Well, we
deep
should
in
tell
the
the whole
woods.
story. Tell the whole story.
Well,
Jim.
yeah. I mean, I guess we got time, but yeah, me and Shine was out. I guess what you would call frolicking around in the woods,
Mhm.
and in our porcelain milling through the mountain. And I mean, we went in a cave.
Mhm.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, didn't we scuba dive?
Yeah, underground water cave that we had
Yep.
to scuba through and then pop up on the other side. And
Right. And then
Lo and behold.
we had our camp. I mean, everybody takes their phones everywhere. And when we had our phone,
yeah,
and we ran. Yeah, it's crazy. But in the wild,
this
found
is what we caught.
we found this.
Yep. In that, what a day that was. I'll never forget it. I'll never
profound.
forget it.
And it was like, I can't even believe that bluegrass found its way here, much less with a William.
Right?
It was like, I think I know that. Like I was like,
yeah, he looks similar to a guy who occasionally comes on this show.
yes.
But we both
and
know.
I was like, that's
No.
there.
There's no
Anyway, I just thought we would throw that out there for you guys. Y'all can make your own opinions and your own decisions. We're not here to do that for you.
No.
Don't put that on our shoulders. We don't do that. You can make your own decisions. You've seen the footage.
Yes.
Now
we
you
all
make
know.
your decision. You make your decision.
We all know.
And stand on it. When you make your decision, don't you give in neither. You
be firm. You be
firm. Moving on.
Yes.
Guy and John show here for you. What's happening with everybody? Good to see you. Desi's in the house. We got Brother William still going, man. We got Desi. We got Elevated Einstein. He says that's what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm telling you, he's a picker, man.
Oh,
he's a picker. He's a picker. We found him. It was odd the way you had to go down. And thankfully, we found some scuba gear that.
Clearly, the last people left behind that did not make the venture to the other side.
Right. Why carry it back out?
That's it.
So it was odd the way we found it. But that's a whole different story. We won't even tell you that right now. We were going through comments, but thank you.
Yeah.
Tasmere Music. Good to see you. You know that I appreciate you so much. And yes, I do know that my song is the best one, and I appreciate you. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
I guess she really didn't say that, but I mean, I felt like the way that she presented it, I feel like she was saying that mine was the best. I'm just saying that's how I took it.
It's kind of like your wife thing, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
She told me I was full of it, and I was like, well, thank you.
Well, thank you.
You're right.
What a lovely thing. Yeah.
I mean, she didn't say anything else, so I was like, well, maybe she just truly just meant, like, pretty much.
I mean, hey.
Hey,
what better compliment can one get? Truly.
We agree. My sister and mom say we agree with Tasmere. Goofy. The glasses are in addition to Goofy, not cool. Yeah. Hey.
I just got these glasses.
Good
I thought they
vibes
looked
only
nice.
in our comment section, Mom. Okay?
Yeah. Mom. Yeah.
I'll hide your walker.
I would, that would be tough
Hey,
love.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll hide her little stash of Fig Newtons she keeps close by. We'll see what happens then.
That's the second time in a week I've heard Fig Newtons, and I remember it was kind of a joke the guy was going on about, and he goes, when they were making the Newton cookie, was really fig their first choice? Like, wasn't there a blueberry or strawberry?
Yeah, because it's so bland, man.
Oh, it's like ooh. Yeah,
it's like, let's go have a toilet paper sandwich.
It probably would be easier to, get down.
It's like I don't get the concept of it. Like, I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong now.
No,
I've crushed some, man. I've crushed me.
Yep.
I get started on them. I eat them now. Don't get me wrong.
You got to get it. It's like an acquired taste.
It's an acquired taste, exactly. Yeah. You have to be sophisticated to understand the flavor profile.
High society tasting a proper to bite
Well,
ratio.
a lot of people don't understand that there's a breathing technique involved in tasting things.
There
You
go.
gotta hold your nose like that when they do like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving
Elevated Einstein, good to see you, man. Thank you again. Cardboard with some jam. Yeah, for real, man. That's about what Fig Newton. I'm with you.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. Now there's times now
that's
I go
true.
through a rack of them. I'm that guy now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It can happen. It can happen.
It can happen.
It can happen.
You know.
Yeah.
William, man, I appreciate you that taste like figs and Newtons.
Yeah.
That tastes like figs and Newtons, yeah. Look at all the Fig Newton.
Yeah.
The classic Fig Newton. Oh, Fig Newtons. Yeah, man. My mom loves them, Desi, man. My mom loves them. Hello, Magic of Healing. It's Minia. I'm trying to say it properly. I'm not trying to do it on purpose if it ain't right, but thank you for being here.
Good morning.
And thank you for just the whole connection between Miss Mac and we appreciate that. It was awesome that she come over and we were able to share some time with her, and we will be supporting her. We do support her. We've put ourselves in we don't put ourselves out there. We're going to be here every day.
Yep.
5 days a week, and then we're doing the evening as well.
Yep.
And you know, it's not hard, but it's time consuming. It
Yes,
is
it
time
is.
consuming
Yes, it
to
is.
learn, and so we haven't properly supported, but we will be supporting her, and we do support her, and she's always got.
I got her on my list. I got so you guys know, because I want that to be clear, because I don't want anybody to think that we're not getting to you. We have kind of had to to run the gauntlet that we're running this month. Time things out a certain way, and then you got to have a bit of time for yourself.
Oh,
right?
you got it, and you
No matter
got
what
to
you're
sort
doing.
it out.
Yeah, because we can get lost in, you know what I
And
mean.
you get for me, I get disorganized.
Yeah. So I try to hit 2 people a day, and I come back through. If I don't already know your whatever, I come back through at the replay. Excuse me, and then I can see the comments, and okay, this is now I can go check out you, and I can check out you. And I suggest if you just haven't done it for each other, I think most people in here have.
Yeah.
You can do that. You know what I mean? So. But yeah, that's the plan, and we'll catch up. So
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yep.
We gotta organize and everything, but it's like this too. We spend a lot of time to make sure that we're bringing y'all something and providing an access point as well, and that's also our way of supporting. And just know that once you're part of the Guy and Shine family and you're here, then whenever you need to get on here or whenever you need to reach out, or if there's something you'd like us to share for you, then it's a reach away for us, for you, to us. So just know that, and we appreciate everybody being here. It's fabulous.
Yep.
Let's see. Full of good vibes. Love you anyway. See you later, Mom. All right, yeah, Mom, I'll be down at 12 o'clock. You better be standing out at the corner ready. We got to get to the doctor now.
Yeah, you have a good day, Mama Bandy. We'll see ya.
she's got to go for one of her doctor's appointment. I got to leave. I gotta get her by 12 and take her there. But it's it's one of those things we did. It's fine. It's something that it's not like an emergency thing. It's just it's part of her normal routine. But she's
it's a good habit to be in, because I know myself, man.
Well, at this point, once she turned 78, I hated to let her keep walking down there. It's 28 miles. It was like, Mom, there's no reason for you.
Especially when she had to carry you on her back.
Yeah, it's like, come on, Mom. Come on.
Yeah. We love you.
Man,
Love you.
Yeah. Oh, man, guys. Good morning. Good vibes to you. Guy and Shine here, 10 to 12. It's been a great run for us. It's been such one of those things where it's like, holy crap, man! I can't believe how this is, turned out, and how that we've been able to learn some new things and be able to come up with a
lot of new
platform.
stuff. A lot of new stuff. Like I was mentioning that last night when William, our friend who does not play guitar or sing, he was on, and we were kind of talking about that whole idea. you know, how much
Hey.
I've learned from each person that comes on here. Like they'll just be, and how much cool stuff people are doing, supportive stuff, helpful stuff. So
Yeah, this guy right here loves to have negative comments about his
yes,
music
only,
playing in his only.
only.
Yeah, he told us that on live. He was like, I don't even want good comments. I just want the net. So we're like, okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna hook you right up.
we're gonna take
So
care of you.
we're just letting everybody know
Yeah.
that a poop emoji is fine. If that's all you want to do, that's fine.
Black
Because
hearts.
you'll see others
Yeah.
there.
Only
You
black
will
hearts.
see others
Yeah.
there because that's our fault.
Yeah,
He that's what he asked for, so that's what
Yeah.
he will get. So please fill his comment section up with
Yeah.
you know your brand.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah. Make,
however
put
you
your
feel.
put your spin on it, but just
Yeah,
make sure
just
it's-
know he don't like
Yeah.
don't like for people to say, oh, that was nice or that was
No.
good or
No.
that you
No,
played
no.
well. He likes to he wants. So just tell him you're from Creating Change and Shine,
yeah,
and
yeah,
he'll know. He'll
Yeah.
know.
yeah,
He'll
yeah,
know.
yeah.
He'll know.
It's
It's
all
fine.
part of it. It's all
fine.
part
He'll
of
know.
it. It's all
But no,
part of it.
God bless Brother Will.
Yes, sir.
We've really grown to liking to the young man, and
Yeah.
you know he knows. Nothing but love to you, brother. God bless you. Appreciate you being here, Desi. God bless you, brother.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you being here. Melissa, thank you and Mom for watching. I appreciate you, and you better have Mom ready. And Elevated Einstein, appreciate you, man. You know that. I hope you know that. William, as we just said, shout out to 4 people in the house. Thank you. Tashmere Music, I appreciate you. Got you on the background, guys. Appreciate you, Miss Tashmere. Thank you very much. William
Yes,
says,
thank
Guy
you.
Squirrel is trained. He fights crime at night. Indeed he does.
Yes, he does.
There ain't nothing happens on this hill. Not without.
Not with old squirrel, old
You know,
Simon
I
the
mean,
squirrel on the
hey,
post,
hey,
on the
he's
command post, man.
Oh man, I'm telling you what, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oversight.
Man. Yeah.
Full
Yeah, I don't
24
even
hour
like, I don't
centuries.
even like to get him riled up.
No.
I don't like to get him riled up.
He's still
But-
dealing with flashbacks from some of the stuff he did in Korea.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You know, we got to work through things in
Yeah.
our pace, man. We
Yeah.
can't allow others to tell us when we need to get past things.
No.
And,
No.
you know,
And he's dealing with it
He's
in his way.
pulling
Yeah.
through in his own way. And
That's
we're
it.
going to support him.
Yes, we will.
Hey, Captain Squirrel to the rescue. Indeed. That's Brother Desi. Yes, sir.
Captain
Indeed,
Squirrel
man.
is good.
Hey,
That lines up. Yep, that lines
That's-
up. I think he was a captain. He might have been a major. I think he made it to major before, you know, they got him out of there. But he's still living in that world,
Yeah.
man.
yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Yeah, only today, boys and girls, it's Captain Squirrel here on the
Yeah.
Guy and Shine Show.
That's so fun, man.
Yeah.
He looks funny as hell. I mean, just holding it and looking back at it, it's like it looks funny as it can be. Like, daggone.
And when he puts his glasses on, nobody knows who he is.
Yeah, yeah.
He just
Well, I
changed.
mean,
He
yeah,
changed.
he is kind of,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, incognito.
Yes, he is.
You can't, he don't want a bunch of attention.
No. He's
Viral's not his thing.
just no. He's just happy making sure we're
No,
safe.
no. You start talking that kind of stuff, it's like, choo. You know what I mean? Like,
Off he goes.
where'd Squirrel go? You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
he's on watch. He's got to do his rounds.
I tell you, man.
That's it.
He's pretty much there. Shout out to everybody in the house for going. What time are we working with, Sharon?
We are at about 10:52 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right now.
All right, man. I was just thinking here. I got a little something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure that I know what I'm doing. Well, it ain't never gonna happen. I ain't never gonna know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to see what happens here. I'm with you though. I don't think I'll lose any
Nah.
sleep. I don't think I'll lose any sleep no matter what happens. So
No,
here we
just-
go. Actually, I think it's working, man. I think it's actually loading down. It's just funny.
Cool. Nice.
I haven't even watched it since I don't know. I don't know.
It's funny, like, because like some of this stuff, like,
Oh, I pulled it off of YouTube, just so you know. It's mine off of YouTube.
No, that's what I mean. Like, you'll go back and be like, I don't even remember doing that
Yeah,
video.
dude.
Like, when was? Yeah, but it's funny. It's like kind of watch your own stuff and be like, hey, that's.
I mean,
that's
the
all right.
title was pretty self-explanatory, so I just went with it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I have confidence in myself.
I believe it. I believe it.
But I haven't. I sincerely have not watched this video since I put it. I haven't been back to it since I put it out. So it's like it's gonna be fun for me just because it's like, oh God, I just don't even know if I want to see exactly what it is that I did. Because you know, like I kind of
Just make sure it's the right video. It's not the one of them homemade tapes you make after 8.
Yeah, I swear, it's funny, man.
Yeah.
It's taking it a minute to load, but
That's
I mean,
fine.
it says it's doing it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that means it. But this is so fun to be. Now, with these, I've noticed that they stay when they stay here once they're in there. Once we download it, then it's in there till we erase it, till I erase it on my side, or if it was on your side, vice versa.
Oh, okay, cool.
The ones that you put up here on the screen,
Yeah. When
then once we leave out of the studio,
they're gone.
They're gone.
But them are easy because, like I said, I mean, it's just so fast. Because like the loading process you're waiting for now,
dude,
it just zip right in. You know what I mean?
Well, now that I've got this loaded,
Yep.
now it's
now it's in the bank. Now it's in the bank.
Same way with ones that you would send over that we would preload, because then now once we do it like this, then I have the option of setting something that you send me over into an intro video or outro video or whatever.
I know.
Where from down here in the studio part, I don't see the option of being able to add that. Like you have to send it to me, then I can add stuff like that to it. Because I tried while we had it up here, and I didn't see how to save
I don't think you can.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, but that's fine.
It's the option for me to share it while we're here, and then once you leave, it's gone. I don't have no access to it at all.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, man, I think that's how it works. But I mean, I'm just learning too. But yeah, we're going to take a quick little break, get up and get us a refill of coffee. It's coming up on 11 o'clock. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 12. Yep. Coming up on the after show, which is pretty much just going to be what the before show was, which is good vibes to everybody, nothing but happy days. We're just trying new things out and getting our stuff squared away, and we're going to try this out. It's Shine. It's 2:48. It says it's 2 minutes and 48, so about 3 minutes, man. So
okay. Perfect.
I think the way that this one will work, dude, is like if I just leave us up here, hit play on this, when it ends, we're automatically deleted, or not deleted, but muted. And then when it goes off,
then we pop up.
Then we pop back up. So
sounds good, man.
And this is kind of stupid. I do remember this video now.
It's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me now.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Desi, this one's for you, my man.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
All right, so my wife's not here. Well, she's not. My wife's not here right now. So I don't know why I'm still whispering, but hey, I'm going to teach everybody right real quick how you too can have a full hat. Watch it. What you do, if you're married, you want to make sure your wife's gone. But then after that, get your own roll of, I recommend the off-brand of everything. But then you just want to roll you out some, and what you're going to want to do, this is where I made my mistake. I tried to save money by not using too much. Use what you need. Pull it out there, okay? Now, what you want to do so that it's self-fitting is you want to take it, and now this is the difficult part. There you go. You want to roll it around, right, and tuck it. You want to tuck it. You'll feel when it's right, and then just keep coming. Keep coming. You'll feel it. You don't have to be skilled at hat making for this. Now, you've got this part. Now, this is where it gets... Yeah. I ain't worked this part out a whole lot yet, obviously. Let me just a second here. But you got to be intricate in you got to take your time when you're doing this. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now you just mark it, and what I would recommend doing. I don't have no other recommendations. Just do what you got to do there. But anyway, once you get done with that, then you can refit it. Because you know that it's put. Oh, that's going to be a good one, guys. All right, then you want to stick it right back down on your head. This is important. Now, depending on, I like the little hook. So I like to go like, and then you work like straight on up, right? Like that. Right? Now, what I might do is leave me a little bit of. And then there you go, guys. You too can have a full hat in less than 3 minutes. So guys, look, this is Creating Change. My name's Guy Bandy. If you don't mind, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you feel like you want to share something ridiculous, go ahead and hit the share button. But until next time, y'all take care.
Oh, shoot the bed. Hold on. God bless America. There we go. And Canada and everywhere else. I'm just saying that's what I had to say to keep from going nuts. But anyway, how you doing, Sean? How we doing? Unmute. Did I mute you or are you muted? I think you're muted on your side.
Sorry, man.
There you go.
I am
There
muted.
you go.
There we go.
Hello, William. Hello, MCK, Normal File, Paranormal Files. Thank you, bud. Yummy Kitchen Crafts. Gives a smiley face. That's nice.
Yeah.
You never know what might happen on the Guy and Sean show.
Yeah, we got.
And I'm not responsible for Sean's behavior.
No,
at all.
No, and vice versa. Because he said this a few times. So just for the record.
Indeed. Hey, but this has been fun, man, because we're learning how to add little video stuff and songs and other stuff, and it's cool to try it out, man, and see what. You know, that was ridiculous, but you know.
Well, what I love is how you figured out how to keep us on the side while something could be playing that we could, you know what I mean? Which something, you know, eventually.
When you share a video over to me, it's really simple because whenever you share it like that, for whatever reason, when I hit play on it, it automatically does it, and then I have to manually pull us back out of the way, and then it pops it up full screen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then towards the end of the song, I can bring us up and have it over here so that when that song is done, well, I can just pull it right back down off the stage.
I love that because, like, man, cool. when I was trying to navigate, like, you know, controlling a banner and then, like, you're trying to put up a picture or whatever and then music in the back, this just takes all out of it. And I like it better because it gives, for people that are just watching, it gives them more of a visual ride, you know what I mean, on some of it. So, yeah, it's cool, man.
Hey, Desi was the first one to make a comment on the tinfoil hat long time ago. Not that video. Yeah. I'm talking a video long time ago when I sat here and was doing the, you know, I was sitting here doing a bunch of YouTube.
I remember that video. Hat. I remember that one.
Yeah. He was like the first commenter about that video. That was actually his and I first, I guess, interaction between one another was that. It was just like, man, if that dude can look past me in this ridiculousness, we got a chance, man.
Yeah.
We got a chance, man, because that was about as ridiculous as you could ever get an introduction to any grown man. And I just appreciate you looking past that for me, man.
Yeah.
I wear a tinfoil hat too. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, man. Oh, man.
You know what is so funny about that? Here
you go, MCK. The squirrel's got one too, man.
Yep.
But, you know, he stays busy fighting crime and stuff. So, I mean, I don't ask him to come on a whole lot.
No,
you know what I mean?
He's around power lines a lot and, you know, places where he has to have his head protection. Cause,
he's got to go rescue all of his old little dumb friends. He's the only really smart one, but he does have a hat.
Yep.
See, that's the key, is he has a hat.
change your game by getting a hat today.
Yeah.
You're the guy
Yeah,
in
he
Shine
knows
Show.
what time it is.
Yeah.
But thank you for being here, Brother Morgan. We appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Desi, appreciate you, brother. You've been so fun to have here, man. William and let's see what I lost my there we go. Yummy Kitchen Crafts. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you. Know exactly who you are. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Brother William, thank you. Thank you again, man. You know we appreciate you. Oh, William. Found him in the wild. Or he said it was his cousin, but I'm convinced.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're not even gonna go
We
there.
will have the facts in on this. We have a team of investigators
Yeah.
doing cross analysis on some hair strands we found out there. So, once we get the swabs, we'll be able to confirm or deny whether that was the one, William.
MCK says, "Can I join your live?" Yeah, here in just a few
Absolutely.
minutes. Are you talking about right now? Oh, I don't know exactly what you meant, but we would be happy to bring you on for a few minutes. Just know that today I'm on a hard schedule today. Like I don't have no bend. I got to take my mama to the doctor, and that kind of supersedes anything else that goes
Yes,
on
sir.
in my life. So just know that. But yes, we will happily put the link in there if you're meaning for today. If you're meaning for tomorrow, we're going to be on tomorrow as well. We don't have
Yeah.
nobody scheduled for tomorrow.
Yep.
So just know that. But you can make the decision. But I'll have to crunch time on you because I got to take my mama to the doctor. Got to do that. So just the way it's got to be.
His co-host, my name is Shine.
Yes.
And my channel is Shine Dig on YouTube.
Yes.
And yeah, that's me. So
Yeah, this
nice
is
to
Shine
meet you.
Dig. This is Guy and Shine. He's a not only a personal friend of mine, but now we're partners in this. This is something that we collaborate on together. This happens to be Creating Change. This is my page, but I encourage you to please go support Brother Shine. He is like-minded, though different in some of his styles and some of his ways of approaching things. Same as caring and only trying to help people and only trying to just do good things. So I encourage you, please go support him as well. And
How
the
come you never
stream
say any
also
of this
goes
stuff
to
to me
his
off
page.
air? That's so nice. You never say things like this when we're off
Well,
air.
I mean, yeah, because hey, it's a show, Sean.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
it's
well,
a show.
That's come on.
Gosh, man.
Oh,
I mean,
I knew nothing good ever stays
who's got the
for
mouse?
Shine.
Who's got the mouse?
Which one? The one running around or the one attached to the
How
computer?
dare you call the squirrel the mouse?
I'm sorry. I don't like the way he looked at me. I think
You don't like the way he looked at you. I can promise you
I might have
that.
struck a nerve
Don't
there.
lay your head down tonight. That's all I can tell you.
I'll be
Keep your jugular
one eye
out,
open
man.
all the time, man. One eye open.
What's his YouTube name? If you're talking about Shine Dig, it's Shine Dig. I don't know if that's what you meant, but yeah, Morgan, if you want to come on this morning, is that what you mean by? I mean, do you want? I'll just put the link down there.
Yeah,
If you pop up in the bottom,
we'll know.
then cool.
Sure.
If you don't and it's somebody else, cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't care. We
Yeah.
don't care. Me and Shine can handle it no matter what it is.
Yeah, that's the whole idea. You guys want to pop in? Man, sorry.
Let's see here. Bam,
There we go.
bam. I just want to make it clear to everybody that it will not be no disrespect to anyone about cutting you off and having to run, but I'm on a time schedule and it's going to be held to, at least on my side. That's what I have to do. If Sean wants to stay on, he knows he's welcome to do whatever he wants to do. That's like Russian movement. Will pop up. Haha. Yeah, you're right. That's cool though. It's cool.
Yeah, we've had a few, we had a situation or two, and it happens. You know what I mean? It's all part of it. You never really know what you're going to get. Sometimes it comes in the chat. Sometimes it comes through somebody who's on the screen here with you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But at a certain
Yes.
point, it's like, hey, if you're not riding, like Guy says all the time, good vibes, and that's what it's about. If it takes a turn, we can handle ourselves.
Yes, Miss Amelia, we're gonna definitely be singing a lot more. And we have the ability now to be able to preload videos that we do. I mean, it's us doing it, but we just are able to do a better job of bringing better sound by doing it like the way we done Shines earlier. And I'm gonna do I guess I'll play Slow It On Down for you guys just by video because it sounds better.
Yes,
It
sir.
just does better right now
Yep.
because I don't have the thing that goes into the side of my computer thing that then I can plug the thing from my guitar into that thing and bring it through this thing so that it sounds good. I don't have that thing yet,
Yeah.
but I'm going to get that thing. So just know that I intend upon it. But thank you very much for being here. We appreciate all of you. Smiley, I see you in there. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you guys so much. Let's see. Yeah, let's
Slow it on down.
let's do that, and then let's see if let's see. You got Silly Girl down here for me too, don't you?
Yep. Just
Okay. I was thinking it was you, and it is you, but it's not. It's not you. I was like,
Yeah.
how did how?
Look at that, man! The miracles, the magic in the
I'm
background.
like, that's what I need is him to have another camera that I have to try to figure out if I'm on the right one or not. Like, oh Lord, here we go. Here we go. Because that's when I mess up with the microphone. That's when the speaker thing, that's when it does that stupid stuff to me, man.
Yeah. That crossover. I got
Is
you.
guitar hard to learn? It's time consuming.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
No.
It's time, but well,
It ain't
It
easy
is.
either.
but it's time consuming. And that's the key. It's not like hard physically.
No.
It's just hard time. It's not, I don't care if you practice for 15 hours in one day, you're not going to learn much.
No, you won't.
It takes a half hour to an hour daily for 2-3 months and then look back at your progress and you'll be like, whoa.
Yep.
But if you practice for 15 hours in one day, you're going to wake up the next day and not want to touch the instrument at all. You're going to hate it. So it's a time process.
Yep. One of the best tips I was ever given was when I tried, took a run at teaching people guitar.
Yes.
Another fellow told me, he said, 15-15, Shine. 15-15. And what he meant by that was 15 minutes of showing a person, like, okay, one chord maybe, right? And then just 15 minutes of letting them do it on their own and then shut it down. And especially at the beginning, you got to get your fingers, like, you got to learn where to put them. You got to get them calloused up because they'll hurt at the beginning. And, if you do it that way, then it kind of builds your confidence and builds
Well, we're gonna take a little bit of a break, stretch our legs, get another little drink of coffee, and then we're gonna have Morgan coming up from MCK Paranormal Files and visit with him for a few minutes. I got to get me another little refill, and Sean's gonna get him a refill and stretch his legs. I got to get up and stretch mine for a second, and we'll bring you Slow It On Down. I'll see you on the other side, Sean.
Sounds good, brother.
I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back, start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind word guy like me wins the race. Slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind word guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.
Excellent.
All right. We're back, man. We got Mr. Morgan in the bottom down there. I see you, brother. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to roll. You look good. All right, my man. Let's bring Mr. Morgan on up here. Hey, what's happening, man?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
How you doing?
Doing good. Welcome to the Guy Shine Show. Got a little bit of
Yeah.
How y'all doing this morning?
There you go. Oh, we still got a bit.
Let's
Do
see
you,
what.
do you have your phone on, volume, and your computer by chance, or are you just on your phone?
Not about me.
Yeah.
On my phone, sadly. My computer is like slow when it comes to like StreamYard for some reason.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Look, I gotta go start my vehicle. I'm gonna let you talk to MCK Paranormal about it.
Yeah,
And
sure.
maybe that'll help the echo. I'm gonna see if I can figure something out on his side. So
Excellent.
I'm gonna drop out to start the vehicle.
No
I'll be
problem.
right back.
I need some headphones.
I think Squirrel might have got the wires. and everything.
So now I don't hear it.
Yeah, sometimes it's just on our side.
Don't blame it on
Oh.
Squirrel.
Yeah, I got the headphones, bro.
Yeah, man, how are you doing?
I'm doing good and stuff. Just been chilling. This cold weather's passing through and stuff, and midst of like ice and snow. Just ready for summertime, honestly.
Yeah.
How about you, bro? How you been?
Well, I've been good, man. We've been grinding here hard on just doing the show and, making all the stuff in the background, so it's been cool. Been busy, met a lot of cool people so far that really helped us just with like a couple of do this, do that, and you're good. I think it might be me that's causing the problem.
What do you mean as you causing the problem?
Like that echo? Because I think somebody said we have echo. Do we have an echo now, Desi? Because I can always pull out and then jump back in if it is.
Yeah, it did tell me that when I joined. It did tell me that when I joined the live. It said it could echo without like a headphone or something like that.
Oh, that's what's happening to you right now, dude.
Yeah.
If you put your headphones in,
I have Bluetooth headphones, but I don't think they only connect to my Xbox. They don't connect to my. I'll have to find the other ones. I didn't think of this before I came on live. Honestly,
no worries, man. This is living in real time. I did this the other night, last night actually. I unplugged from this room and I went to another room. So when it switched over, it started causing an echo because I realized it was feeding back through the computer.
Dude, this sounds cool.
What's that?
It sounds
If you want me to, I
Yeah.
can back out. I think it's because I have no headphones, honestly.
yeah, dude. It's I
Find
can't
your
find
headphones.
nothing not in that y'all are saying.
But if I can find some headphones and stuff, I'll get back on here, guys.
Try
Excellent,
it.
man.
Until about 12 here, and if not, come back tomorrow, and we'll get you up.
I got you, bro. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
There we go.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was. I
yeah.
couldn't I ran out and started the car, and then when I come back in, I was standing out there just to see, and
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I can't understand a word that any of them said.
No,
Nobody's saying.
Yeah, it's a pro tip that we learned. I learned last night myself. I did the exact same thing. We were on live last night, and I unplugged like on the back side here. What you guys don't see is like I got my mic here and then my digital box and all that stuff. So when I unplugged it, I wasn't even thinking, and then I thought it would switch over, and it just started creating that echo effect for Will
Yeah,
and,
it was.
Guy.
I wouldn't have cut y'all off like that if it wasn't bad. It was
No.
unbearable. I was
Yeah.
like, there's no way anybody wants to hear that.
I'm
And
glad-
it's not
I'm glad-
Morgan's fault. It's
No,
not
no.
your fault. It's not my fault. But that's
No.
what you have to do is have.
Yeah. If you're on your phone or you're on with your camera and it's the same speaker, you have to have a set of headphones.
Yeah.
And you're fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed. Okay, well, guys, we appreciate everybody being here. We got 11 in the house. Let's play Shine Dig song, Silly Girl.
Sounds good.
All right, man. See you on the other.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we get to be right here. Actually, I'll pull us down for a minute.
Where did you come from, silly girl? I know I just met you, but I can't seem to get you out of my head, out of my head. My favorite song was playing, and you were shaking your hips with little invitation. We were locking lips, and know that I'll never forget you, no matter how hard I try. I can't even find a pen so I can see you again. You gave me your poison, and I breathed you in. And just like my favorite things, you disappear in the end. The end. And as the band was winding down, I couldn't seem to find you in the crowd of faces. Then out of nowhere, you appear without one question. Yeah, we disappeared, and know that I'll never forget you, no matter how hard I try. Can't even find the words to tell you how much you blew my mind. Gave me your poison, and I breathed it in. But just like my favorite things, you disappear in the end. I could see you again. Give me your poison, and I breathed you in. But just like my favorite things, you disappear. Yeah. The end. The end. The end. True story. I hope you're still out there.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you all. I see
Yes,
them comments
sir.
coming up, guys. That's you're all very too kind, very kind. I appreciate all you. It's
Yeah, man. Yeah, they was in here lighting you up, man. I
Yeah.
was highlighting them the best I could as
You're
as
doing
they
a
were
great
coming
job.
through. Hey, man, MCK, it's all right, Morgan. Just try to have you a set of headphones. You know what the problem was, and
Oh,
and
yeah.
I didn't realize how bad it would be. And then when I came in and heard, I was like, dude, it's bad. Like I couldn't understand especially what Shine was saying with the echo coming back. You couldn't understand a word of it. So it's better. It's fine. Tomorrow,
Oh, no
I mean,
worries.
just holler at us. It ain't nothing. You come on anytime. We already left that invitation open. So Desi, appreciate you. He says the end. Love that part. Me too. It's
Thank
one
you.
of my faves.
Yeah.
I understand creating change. Okay, cool. As long as you get it, man, it's cool. We all good. We'll get you figured out. And Smiley, I appreciate you being here. We appreciate your support. We really do. I mean, I know that I've seen you at other channels along the way, and I've seen you at Chris the Flash channel. And I appreciate you coming by and supporting me and Sean.
Yes.
We really do.
We
We
do.
really do. Thank you. Brother William, always, you know that. And I got Elevated Einstein listening. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you very much, man. It always means it means a lot to me for anybody to be in here.
Yes, it does.
But it always means that little extra when you know your mom or your sister thinks enough of you to watch, or you know that an aunt or an uncle thinks enough, or you know that a friend thinks enough. That's cool. And it
Yep.
I appreciate that kind of stuff because it
Absolutely.
really helps me and Shine. Just a thumbs up and a 5 minutes of your day or 10 minutes of your day really goes a long ways for little content creators. So
Yes, it
just
does.
know we appreciate it. Every minute that you allow us or give us, not only will we always try to give you a good minute or 10 or whatever it is you give us, but
Yep.
we appreciate every single one of them. We sincerely do. I wish that there was a way for us to personally thank you better, but there is no other way right now. But we do.
Not yet, but
Not yet.
soon.
Not yet.
Soon.
Not yet. More to come.
Yep.
More to come.
Yep.
More to come.
Yep.
I'm kind of really excited about sharing the experiences that we have planned for one another. That we've kind of collaborated on and come up with, and it's going to be exciting, I think, for everybody to kind of get to see the journey, but also maybe get to learn a lesson on what, outreach and what networking looks like and how to actually make it happen. And there is safe ways to reach
Yes,
out
there
and
is.
start
Yeah.
beginning a relationship with one another without it being, intrusive or anything. And I agree with keeping a bubble. And I agree with being safe, but there is ways to be able to sit like Kim and I are and be able to talk and do this for months at a time and get to know each other and be able to learn about each other. And then you can make decisions then as to whether you want to, like for me and Sean, we get to realizing, okay, well, he's in Canada. I'm in the United States, but when you look at it on the map, it's
Yeah.
like it ain't but that far.
Yeah.
So it's like
That's right. That's
it
only
could
like a
be
10-minute
that far,
drive.
so
It's about a 10-minute drive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
It's that big.
I mean,
yeah.
like I look at from like where I'm at over to California. Well, that's a
Oh
big
yeah,
line.
man. Yeah.
I look at from where I'm at to where you're at. That's
Yeah.
a lot smaller line. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
it is. Oh yeah, it is.
it's
Like,
reachable. It's attainable. So it's
Mhm.
like it's just cool to
dot.
man dot.
Have
Indeed,
you have you
Morgan.
ever driven across the country? Have you ever gone coast to coast?
I have never been past the Mississippi River.
No way.
I've never been past I've never been past like West Tennessee. I've never been. Yeah,
Now
I've
that I
never
know
been.
that adds an extra element of spice. That's
Yeah, I've never.
That's cool.
It's one of them things, man, where we get to, like, me and Sean, we get to choose exactly how we want to do things and how we introduce them, and we've also chosen to introduce how we come to know each other, which was pretty simply put, through YouTube.
Yes.
Just through connections, outreach to one another's channel, and going and seeing each other's video, and through time commenting, and then through time deciding to network a little farther by email, and then through time deciding to network a little farther by FaceTiming each other through proper app, and then through time deciding to go at this together, because he had skills I didn't have, I had skills he didn't have. You combine the forces and you got something.
Yes,
so
sir.
we went for it, and now that we're starting this journey, the way that we can bring something different other than two talking heads, which I know that we are fairly handsome.
Yeah.
But that's not our intentions. Our
No.
intentions is to take this even one step farther for you guys. And as we start this journey, I just want you to know that there is a road trip planned. And along the way, there is going to always be Guy and Shine, but then it's going to be on the road. And there'll be opportunities for folks to maybe, meet up in certain towns along the way and say howdy and have a live broadcast and talk to one another. So things to come. Things to come.
Yep.
Things to come. But
Yep.
good vibes to everybody. Sean DeGappa, we appreciate you, Sean. This is another one of them names that I don't mean to mispronounce, but I'm going to say it the way I think it's supposed to be. Shonda Guapa. I'm going to say it the way I think it's supposed to be sound. I don't say it no disrespect, but thank you, ma'am, for being here. I appreciate you. I know exactly who you are. And as soon as I'm able to turn you blue, I definitely want you. I know exactly who you are. I'm just not technically savvy at the time right now to switch. Me and Sean are doing good to just have a live broadcast going on at this point.
Yeah.
But and same with you, Smiley. I appreciate you. I know exactly who you are. I mean, I know exactly who you are from other channels, is what I mean. And I'll definitely be making sure that you get took care of as well. But thank you for being here. Desi, as always, Smiley, Elevated Einstein. Appreciate you. It puts the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose in.
It does what it's told.
Yeah, man. That's hilarious. Yeah, Silence of the Lambs, man.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
What a classic,
Yeah, absolutely. That
what
and
a
like,
classic.
hello, Clarissa.
Yeah, hello, Clarice. You're like, oh God. That's one of them voices. If you're like laying in the bed and you hear it over in a dark corner, it's like Insta-poo.
Yeah.
It's like Insta-poo.
I'm jumping through that wall, man. It's
Hey,
going.
he's going to have a
Kool-Aid
crappy
man.
mess to deal with, is all I can say, because it's going to be Insta-poo.
I wonder if he'd still be hungry.
I don't know, but he's going to have to eat through an upset stomach, is all I can tell him.
Oh my.
Yeah,
I do.
That's one of them voices. Hello, Claire. You're like,
yeah. And then he does the part at the end.
oh, man.
Ridiculous. So, come on now.
Start twitching.
Yeah. To have that effect on people, though, you know what I mean?
Man, dude. I'm telling you, man, it's funny, is it? Oh man,
Oh,
what
dude.
time we working with? Don't let me get carried away.
No, I won't. 11:32. You got to pull.
Oh.
You got to. Yeah. Yep.
We're good.
We're good, baby.
We're good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have to roll for about another 20 minutes, and then we're
Perfect.
good. We're doing real good.
Yeah, man.
Thank you everybody for being here. I'm gonna play them just so many miles between us. That's the
Sounds
only
good.
other video that I have loaded, but I do know now how to. I just like the idea that we're learning how to do it, and
Yep.
and it just makes me feel better. And being able to upgrade along the way is no problem now, and
Yeah.
and it makes me feel better. But yeah, let's take us a quick. This is about 2 minutes and
Yep.
20 seconds.
Okay.
Take us a quick stand up and move around for a second, and we'll
Sounds
play
good.
this out for me.
Thank
And
you
I'll see you on the
all.
other side, man.
Yep.
Just so many miles between us. There can be so many more. Been so long since I've seen you. Some I've never seen before. Well, I make a promise to myself. God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest stop, and Daddy, I need to pee, so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. As the miles go by, my mind begins to go to the memories I've made from so many years ago. And I make a promise to myself, God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest stop, and Daddy, I need to be, so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between.
All right,
That's
man.
a
That
beauty.
works. Hey, the way that
That's a
right
beauty.
there is so cool, Sean, because when we load it up into that particular way, like when you send me a video and I'm able to load it like that, when it goes off,
Yeah.
I don't have to try to add us back. No, it
No.
automatically, when it goes off,
It sweeps us right back in.
yes,
Yeah.
it is just.
Well, that's a great song, man. I love that.
Thanks, man.
Sounds
Thanks.
amazing. Yeah.
Thank you, man. Yeah, that's one of those simple ones that just happened to come, and you don't really know why that it was as easy as it was, but
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
just happened to be there. So I just I take it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I'll take
I do.
it. 'Cause,
I do, man. I do.
they don't always come that easy. That's for sure.
No,
but
not always.
it's one of those, man. I like it. It's been in my life for about 15 years now. You know
That's
what
cool,
I mean?
man.
It's
I think that's the coolest part about
Actually, I'm
one of
lying.
them.
About 8 years. My son's 14, so about 8 years.
Well, there's still, you know what I mean. That reminds you of exactly what was like even the words, like what was happening in that moment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's cool, man. Really cool.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Well, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Sean DeGuapa, I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much, man. MCK Paranormal Files. Thank you, brother Morgan.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate you, man. I know exactly. I know exactly what kind of issues you have sometimes with this kind of stuff, and we're all just learning together. But you know that we'll get you back up here as soon as you want to. Hey, there's Miss Boogie Time. Good morning, Miss
Good
Boogie
morning,
Time.
Boogie.
Hey, I gotta tell this every time I see her name because it pops into my brain. First guest that me and Sean had on officially as Guy and Sean was Miss Boogie Time stopped in and we obviously have no idea what we were doing. At least I did. I had no clue, and just barely knew how to actually be on here. And Miss Boogie Time, it was about time for her to come up and she leaves a comment in there. Share the link. Man, as soon as I read that comment, I remember my belly started hurting. I was like, oh God. Gotta share a link now. But now I'm like, oh, let me share that link real quick. You know what I mean? It's like it's just funny, but I say it every time, man. But yeah, thank you, Miss Boogie. I appreciate you being here. We do. Magic of Healing, I see you there. Zaminia. I hope I'm saying your name right. One of these days we're gonna talk face to face where I can say, okay, say your name, and then I'm gonna be able to say, okay.
Well, she'll probably just say it when she introduces herself.
Yeah,
Say your name.
but I'll have to ask you because I'll be like, okay,
oh yeah, lean in.
One more time, and then I'll have it forever. It'll never leave. Then
Hemina.
all this. Oh, here we go. She wants me to try pronunciations.
Hemina.
Lucky for
Right.
you, I happen to know some Pig Latin and other forms of the English and sometimes other languages. Okay, wait a minute. This is one of them easy. Wait a minute. If it's just like this, then it's Jimena.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, right.
Did I say that right? Give me a thumbs up or a yes if I said that right.
I will be back to teach you. No worries.
Jimena. Jimena. The X is like a H, not a H.
Yeah, that's perfect, she says. That's perfect. Nailed it, buddy. That's it. From downtown. Yeah, swish.
Hey, and they think you don't learn nothing when you get a GED.
Look at that. It's got half the alphabet in it. How could you
Hey,
not learn
they
something?
even capitalized mine, the GED part.
They
They
use
made
big
it
letters?
big letters. Big
Oh,
letters.
man.
Yeah, because I did exceptional well for
I believe
for
it.
what they thought I would do. I did really well.
You surpassed their expectations. Yes.
You know.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Thank you, Virginia State Penitentiary.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
I got a
For
3-year
all the good
GED.
times.
I got a 3-year GED program, man.
Yeah. Thank you for the good times and memories and 3 squares a day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
golf pencils.
Yeah.
Can't thank you enough for the golf
Hey,
pencils.
yeah, because it built up that muscle right there. Because you didn't need this one, you just needed that.
Yeah.
Sitting there trying to.
Make the next Mona Lisa with one of those.
Oh.
Like, come on now.
Oh, I hated it so
Come on.
bad, man.
Yeah.
I hated it so bad.
Oh, dude.
Because you'd have that little old pencil about that long trying to write somebody a letter and not make it look like a 3-year-old to do it with a crayon.
Dear
And-
Mom,
Dear
I'm
Mom.
doing okay.
Yeah, you're half crying anyway, got snot running at you, and you're like, and then you got this little old pencil, like, hey, like, come on, man.
I'm making friends. Don't worry about me. Oh,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to GD. Did they capitalize your letters too, William? I just wondered.
I don't
Because
know.
mine was capitalized, every one of them.
Don't worry, guy. You're special. They
That's
gave
how
you
I
special
took it.
one.
I got it, and I was like, well, they didn't have to capitalize that. They purposely did
They
that.
went out of their way to use uppercase letters.
Yes.
How often does that happen now?
My rubber pens. Oh, my God. Yes. Yes, that's indeed them little flexible. When I got to the penitentiary, they actually allowed people to order colored pencils.
Oh, wow.
And you could actually get real pens.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, it was so stupid.
I know.
Like, come on,
I
man, you know?
Yeah, it's like purposely making something that like is only used in that particular system.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It is.
But
It is.
we got this right here. Right? No, come on, man. Like,
Come on, everyone. You know, this is the thing: is they have the ability to know exactly who you are.
Yep.
They know you're not a killer. They know you're not a
That's
mass
the thing.
murderer. They know you're a dope addict coming off some dope, and you
Yep.
need a few years to get cleaned up. And they don't have to treat you like you're a damn
No.
Hannibal Lecter. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And that-
I do. And you know that's the thing. It's like a lot of the people that came across through those experiences, they were just regular people, man. They got jammed up on something.
Yeah, man.
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like it was rare to meet.
Well, people ask me all the time, was it hard or was it rough in there? And I'm like, dude, it was just like hanging out with people just like me.
Yeah. Yep.
You had
Exactly.
some buttholes in the crowd just like you
Yeah, but
would
they got
anywhere.
they
you
got
know?
winged out pretty quick. You know what I mean? They had their own little clique and
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I didn't have no real problems, but I also know how to carry myself too. Like I'm not going to give nobody no reason.
well, that's just like
To have a problem.
just like on the street. You know what I mean? Meet me with respect. I'll meet you with respect, right? Like it's and you can't let nobody. You shouldn't just in general. If anybody's pushing you around, that's not a good situation to be in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're inside or outside, so to speak.
William, I was in when I first got locked down. I'd never been in court, never been in jail, never had a offense ever. First time felon. I got 20 years, was 17 suspended. And when I first went into the penitentiary, I had to work myself down through the levels down to, and I never did make it to a level 1. The best I made it to was a level 2 facility, but I started out in level 3-5 facilities. And, you know, they put a man in there with short time with other men that's doing 15 to 20 and sometimes more.
Mm-hmm.
You are put in situations where you wish you just hadn't been there.
Yes, sir.
You wish that you didn't have to, because it's like, man, I'm going home. I'm going home in a couple of years, and that makes a difference in there. When
yes,
they know
it
you're a
does.
short timer, then they're
Mhm.
going to give you a hard way to go, because there's some of them that would just love to see you catch another 5 years, catch another 2 years, just
Yeah.
because you got to defend yourself or you got to dig one of their eyeballs out.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I mean?
they're gonna be there forever. They don't care, right?
Yeah, they don't care. And that's
Yeah.
the part that sucked, in my opinion, was like, man, you
Yeah.
know, you guys knew enough about me to know all this stuff in the courtroom about my personal history, all this kind of stuff. So you knew enough about me to know that I didn't belong in no facility like that. So in my opinion, it's almost like you was seeing if I could get run up almost. Like,
Well,
you know,
you're probably, you know what, man? Like, you know, it's so hard with that stuff because, like, it's like, first of all, you're throwing a person in there, and like when it was all going down, there wasn't no help. So you're coming in sick from pills. So you got that. Then you got these animals that you gotta, like, you know what I mean? Some of them fellas that we're referring to, that you're in such a weakened state that, like, there's the first couple of weeks is like, how the hell am I gonna make it through this?
yeah,
Because, like, you're so weak, you're sick, you're physically, like, I don't want to get too descriptive, but worst flu you've ever had in your life while somebody's bashing your knees with hammers is what it feels like for about 21 days. you
yeah.
know?
And this booty
And-
time I was in a 23-1 for 4 months, and then left out of that and went to Powhatan into Deep Meadows, and then shipped from Deep Meadows to Dillon. And I never was on a van that they didn't put me in the black box. You know, it's like a super max
Holy,
box. You're
so
sitting like
they
this.
did Hannibal Lecter you, man.
Oh, they Hannibal Lecter you. Shackled with the
what
thing
the-
around your waist, the
What,
black
the
box.
shotgun guard beside you and everything there,
Hey,
like,
I
sitting
went.
behind you?
Oh yeah, dude. I went from Dillon over to Botetourt when they shipped me over there.
Yeah.
And I crap you not, man. They
Mhm.
had me in a black box, hemmed up like this. And there was a dude beside me, a huge man, but he was wonderful. He was such a wonderful man, and I felt so bad. He'd been in 30-some years,
Oh my!
and he was
Lord.
getting out. And they
Okay.
were taking him to the Red Cross station because he didn't have no family or nothing. And this man was so big. Hey, he was so big that my little skinny tail was about the only one he could sit beside of to make, to have enough room, right?
It's his
So-
day getting out looking like he's sitting beside Hannibal Lecter.
Hey, me being me, man, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm beside this man is huge, right? And
Yeah.
and he looks at me, and I mean, great. Now he was a colored man, but he was so
Yeah.
friendly and nice to me and just wonderful. But my little skinny pale white butt been in lockdown. I'm like, hey man, how's it going? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I
how's
can
it
only
going, bud?
imagine what's going through his head.
And he told me, he said, young man, he said, if they would just let me out, because his hands was so swollen. He was so big
Yeah.
that the cuffs that they used, the
They're
regular
cutting
cuffs,
right
had
into 'em.
started swelling that poor. And he was an old guy. Like at this
Man.
point, this guy was like in his 60s, man. And he was like, his fingers was like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't explain
Just
how
big
you
man,
could just
very big man.
visibly,
Yeah.
like, oh my God, man. And he was, dude, I wound up sitting beside him for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
Talking about his time in and where all the places he had been and all that kind of stuff. His
Yeah.
parents had done, left the world. And it was like, man, this is like one of those stories where like you could see where like he was scared about getting out. Like he didn't necessarily want to be, he didn't know what he was going to do. And
Well, what do you do in that situation?
I don't know.
30
I
years
don't
in,
know.
30 years in, you're released out on a record. I'm guessing he probably had some kind of probation he had to deal with after that as well. You know what I mean? So
they were dropping him at the Red Cross.
that's what I'm
station, bro.
dude, like.
It
Come
was
on, like
come
you,
on,
you don't have a
man. I
dollar
mean,
to your name. You got the clothes on your back.
you keep
and that's
this.
it.
Well, this is the thing. If you know this man's going to get out of it, if you know he's coming out,
Mhm.
you keep him in a place where he can't learn nothing for 30 years.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden you're going to tell him he's being released to a
Yeah.
world he knows nothing about.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Can you-
I hated it, dude. See, I'm the kind of guy that if I'd have had the abilities, that would have been when I stepped in and like, okay, bro, you got a home. We're gonna figure this out. We'll figure something out, man. We're gonna find a way. You know,
absolutely.
Dang, man, it was heartbreaking.
That's something that's got to change, man. We gotta help people get back up. Any of those situations, it's like coming. I can't imagine a 30-year stretch like that. I can't imagine. Like 4 years was plenty, and you know, with that, it's like even that, how much things change. And like I said, still being young, but I mean, you know, you got to work your way through your parole. You got to work your way through trying. If you can't get pardoned, like it's the worst, man. It's the worst because you basically have to live as an outlaw until you can get a job or what. Like it puts people in a bad situation.
It's difficult for people who haven't. I witnessed men that were older than me at the time. I taught communicable diseases, and I taught a few other classes and ran some things in the dorm. I was a dorm coordinator for 19 months.
Yeah,
88 men. And you know, the thing that I found out quick was that I needed to put all of my judgment of what a man should know by the time he's 21 aside, because some of these young men come from places that I say young men. Some of them was 30, 40, 50, 60 years old and didn't really understand how to keep a checkbook, didn't understand how to do basic things. And at first you're like, man, what's wrong with you? But then it's like, well, wait a minute, what's wrong with our system that we got 30-year-old people out here that don't understand these basic concepts? What's going on in this system that this man who's telling me I've been locked up for 5 years, and for 5 years, nobody's took the time to teach you some of these basic principles, and we're only 6 months away from getting out of prison, and you're coming to a class at random, and I'm showing you some of these basic things. Like, this is stupid. And that's when my whole mindset behind these men changed. It was like, wait a minute, these guys ain't even been given the opportunity to learn this.
That's exactly it. If you don't give somebody a snowball's chance in hell, so to speak, you know what I mean? How are they ever supposed to make it? So you're starting out behind the gate, which is likely going to cause you to have to do something that's going to put you in the pen, right? Eventually, that's how it goes. You're eventually going to get jammed up on something. And
you're going to get caught.
And that's due to, like, you know, a failing school system, in my opinion. You know what I mean? That's a big part of it. Like, I even look at the curriculum that my son does, and, like, how long, like, we used to go to school for 9 hours a day. You know what I mean?
Dude. And then come home and do homework for 2-3 hours.
Yeah. And then you had your sports or whatever extra things you were doing.
Dude, he literally, when they have these stupid virtual days, my kid can go on there and in like 30 minutes, he can be like, and complete the assignment. That's a joke, man. You're not learning nothing, man. No, you're not learning nothing. Go rake leaves. Go shovel snow. You'll learn more.
Well, yeah.
Go do that.
Yeah, my son.
You know what I'm saying?
With my son, like if he's walking down the hallway, like this is how intense it is here. He's walking down the hallway, a 9-year-old kid, and he coughed. This was yesterday. Now the nurse secretary person that calls right away on the phone calls both me, calls my wife, and your son's sick. And I'm like, what, has he got a fever, does he got a temperature, like what's going on? No, he was coughing, and if anybody coughs we got to send them home and for 24 hours. So then today we get hit with a snow day, so it was like there's 2 days, and then you got the teachers being like, they're falling behind. Well, no wonder they're falling behind, man. You know what I mean? No wonder they're falling behind it through the cracks.
Guys, so I'm gonna give the chat another shout out. Miss Boogie Time, thank you. Brother William, thank you. Magic of Healing, Jimena.
Yes, sir.
It'll forever be there. Yeah. Forever be there. Jimena, thank you very much for being here. Desi, thank you. I've got to take my mother to the doctor. She's got a doctor's appointment today, guys, and that trumps everything else. So I've got to.
And you're at 11:53, just so you know.
Yeah, I've got to hit the road. I've had the car started. Sean covered for me for a minute so I could run out and start. So I'm ready to go, Mom. You better be standing out on the corner, Mom, when I get down there. I better not have to honk the horn.
I'm only slowing down to 30. I'm whipping the door open. You got to do a fast jump.
That's right. You better be ready. Thank you, Kukiana. I appreciate. I hope I'm saying that Aloha.
Aloha.
Happy Valentine's Day to you. Thank you. I've got to take my mommy to the doctor, so I've got to call it a day. But this is good vibes from Guy and Shine. We appreciate y'all being here. If you don't mind, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and go over and see Shine at Shine Dig. We appreciate you. We both appreciate you. Until next time, y'all have a great and wonderful day. Shine, I appreciate you, man. I got the roll, brother.
Yep. Take care.
Y'all,
Drive safe.
y'all have a good one, man. See you guys. I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back. Start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.